What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your Maker 2199 bringing you guys another weapon review. Now this is a 3-round burst weapon. Darn it, I forgot the name of it. But I'll put it on the title of the video when it comes out. Before we get into the review, I just want to discuss a few little thing, and that is, if this gameplay is a little twitchy, if it's a little laggy, that is not my fault. At first I thought it was my connection, but it's not. I already figured it out. I was also blaming the Elgato. I know I've been having a few issues with it, but I think it's sorted out as well. This gameplay is a little bit twitchy, and it's coming from them. It's coming from the Call of Duty people, from the servers. You know, they did this update, and for whatever reason my system got a little bit retarded on the process. It didn't download it right away as it should have. It had a few errors, and I've been struggling with it. I don't know if you guys have had the same problem or not. You know, I'll be playing a match and it kicks me out saying that it needs an update. It already has it. I'll have to relaunch the entire thing. I've already checked like 1,000 times to see if I have the update or not. It says already installed. We have to launch the game, then play, and it keeps on doing that same like little error crap, and it's really frustrating, you know. And trying to get gameplay for you guys and weapon reviews, and I'm unable to do it because not only was I lagging on this one, I went to Modern Warfare, got a few clips for you guys, a few weapons. Then I started lagging on Modern Warfare, jumped back to Infinite Warfare, and now Infinite Warfare seems to be working pretty fine. Modern Warfare is lagging, so I'm gonna have to go back and forth between both games, you know. Just I have to keep patient and try to get a good gameplay, you know. I don't want to put something that it's total crap of a gameplay and try to review a weapon and it doesn't make any sense, you know. But yeah, this gun is really good, you know. I was really surprised, so let's get into the review of it now that I got that off the way. This weapon is really good. It's a 3-round burst, and even with the lag that I had, you know, playing this game, I hope that it's not evidence. Hopefully it gets cleared out as I render it and do other stuff to the gameplay. But I did lag a lot, you know, and with that in mind, you know, I was still able to pull off some crazy kills that I wasn't expecting. You know, it's able to melt pretty good. So let's get into the bad, because I like reviewing the bad first. The bad is that it's a 3-round burst, and I don't like 3-round bursts. You guys know that. I like the automatic rifles, you know. The faster it shoots, the better. The lower the recoil, the better usually. And this weapon doesn't, surprisingly, it doesn't have much recoil that I've noticed. I take 1 shot, 2 shots, and it's pretty much on point. It doesn't really move much, so that is fantastic, you know. But a bad thing is that for some of these shots, I would like for it to have a little bit more damage. You know, you are shooting 3 shots at once. You know, once I push the trigger 2, it's 6. You know, 9 shots. You know, with 3, so it's growing exponentially, and I would like it to melt people a little bit faster. I think the damage is a little bit low. Hip fire in this weapon isn't as great as I was hoping, but you are able to hip fire this weapon pretty nicely. You know, it's not a hip fire weapon, so I wouldn't expect people that use this weapon to hip fire it that much. I tried it in a few instances, and it didn't work out as greatly as I would have liked it, but it's not that style of weapon to begin with, so that's pretty bad. You know, if you're in a pinch, you need a hip fire, you're gonna be outclassed by somebody that has a better weapon than you. And that's a bad part, you know, so that's a little negative. The ammo clip, it's a little bit, it's there, you know, it competes, but it's a little bit lower than other automatic rifles, and it's to be expected because usually you expect it to have a little bit more damage being a 3-round burst. I feel that it needs a little bit more though, or at least for my style of gaming. You know, it doesn't cater to my style, but I would like it to have a little bit more power. Then it would be freaking ridiculous, you know. If the hip fire was a little bit better, it would be insane, you know, but it's not that style of weapon, so oh well, you know, I'm over it. The red dot on it, I'm using a red dot, you know. This is just basic, you know. I don't have anything slapped on this weapon. No upgrades, none of that, you know. Too many fucking bunnies, you know, kangaroos on this game, you know. I don't know who decided that the jetpack was a great addition for a war game. I've never seen just such a shit before. You know, it's a little bit stupid, you know. What is this, like Halo Titanfall? You know, I don't know. But yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. I don't use it that much, and it's a great strategy for those of you that know how to use it effectively, not me. So I do tend to rage a little bit when people keep on jumping like crazy like that guy and that sort of crap, you know, because I find that it glitches out the game a little bit. Now, let's not go off on a tangent. Let's go to what's good about this weapon. And the good part is, if you play from medium to longer range distances, this weapon is that's where it's most effective. You know, that's the intent use of it, and you are gonna be able to kill all other assault users or SMGs, whatever, from a longer distance. Maybe not a sniper, but I don't know, if the guy gets a hit marker on you, you'll have an advantage. You'll be able to take him out, you know. And that's really good, you know, like shooting from this window to the other and stuff like that. You'll be able to melt people, you know. That's where the weapon is most effective. That's the intent use of it. Don't hit fire it. Don't try to do that stuff, you know. It's not gonna end up well for you guys. You know, I did try it a few times. You know, this isn't the only match that I tried it, you know. I've used it a couple of matches, and I got a feel for the weapon. Know what it does, what it doesn't do, what it does good or whatever, and that's how I come up with these reviews, you know. So it's tested for a few matches, you know. I play with it extensively, and if my opinion changes on the future or some upgrades make me change some stuff, you know, I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll let you guys know what I did and why my opinion changed. So yeah, overall I give this assault weapon a number 7 for me, because I don't usually like this style of weapons. Overall I'll give it a 8. It's really good, you know, just not for me. And if it's for you guys, you know, you guys might, you know, give it an overall ranking of a little bit higher, but not for me, not my style of weapon, you know. And I do like 3-round bursts. There's been a few on past Call of Duties, like Black Ops 3. It had one that was freaking ridiculous, and as much as I hate 3-round bursts, you know, weapons, I was able to use it, and I used it a lot, you know, because it was really good, and it got me a lot of really high KD games, you know, a lot of kills and all of that good stuff. I haven't tried Domination this far. I hope to try it, you know, pretty soon. Hopefully I'll be able to get a better KD, or just a lot more kills in general. But I'm still trying to get, you know, acquainted with these maps, you know, and with all the lag and stuff like that that's been going on recently for me. It's hard for me to get excited to come in and play and produce something that is good, you know. If you guys haven't given this weapon out, if you guys haven't tried out this weapon yet, do give it a try, you know. Don't just neglect the weapon because it's not your style, you know. I was able to streak here, like you guys can see. I was able to get a few streaks, and on other gameplays that I got, I was able to streak with it a bit better. But I didn't put that gameplay because I was a lot less active on those games. I was a lot more conscious in trying to streak, so it was a little bit slower paced, and I didn't feel like it was that exciting for me to post for you guys. So yeah, you know, I am able to streak because if I use it like it's intended, you know, you will be able to streak, you know. So it's pretty darn good, you know. Hopefully you guys do enjoy these kind of reviews. Like I've mentioned, I try to shy away from stats, you know. Stats don't make sense to me because you need to use a weapon. Like, I've been super repetitive, but you do need to use a weapon that is good and represents your style of gameplay. We all have different styles, you know, and use that weapon that's going to help you become a better player and have fun. You know, hopefully you guys like the series, sub, you know, keep in touch with the channel for more of this content. Don't miss anything out, you know. I am breaking down some maps now, and hopefully you guys will see those and like and enjoy the content. Thank you.